To a sneakerhead, few things are greater than a re-release of an OG pair. And when a sneaker is retroed as accurately as possible, it makes things that little bit better. Hey up guys, Restart Reeler here, and today we'll be taking a look at the Air Jordan 3 OG in the fire red colorway. Although the first AJ3 dates back to 1988, there are actually 4 OG pairs to take note of. In order, you had the white cement, the black cement, the fire reds, and the true blues. And although the other 3 are really impressive colorways, it's the fire red here that we'll be focusing on today. The 87-88 season was pretty successful for Michael Jordan. He won the Slam Dunk contest, the All-Star MVP, the All-Defense First Team, and also the Defensive Player of the Year. And it's even cooler to note that he achieved all this success whilst wearing Jordan 3s. And as much as we respect the player, we must also respect the creator. And who better to design such a brilliant shoe than Tinker Hatfield himself? In fact, this shoe was the first Jordan ever to showcase the visible air unit. Now that's enough about AJ3 backstories, let's get into the shoe itself. Starting off at the outsole, it's majority grey, but you also get hints of red and white, including the Nike lettering. Working our way into the midsole, you have the iconic air unit, but it's also interesting to see we get a lot of white and fire red throughout. Like almost every AJ3, we have the iconic elephant print, and you can see the print here at the front and the back is predominantly grey with black lines throughout. I especially like the rand on this pair. I think the leather is super smooth. And when we take a look at the rest of the white leather on the upper, it has a smooth and supple feel. Of course, this is the fire red pair, so you have plenty of them accents throughout. We see dashes at the eyelets at the upper and the bottom of this pair. On the top of the tongue we have the red Jumpman. We have the perforated red leather at the ankle. And of course the most iconic and special part of the shoe, the Nike Air heel tab. Now aside for collaborations, the Nike Air heel is exclusively reserved for Jordan retro releases only. That means if you see a Nike Air heel tab on a Jordan, it's probably an OG colorway that Michael Jordan himself played in. I also like how the grey leather on the tongue and around the eye stays are perforated. It matches the heel area and keeps the entire shoe in theme. And although Jordan 1s are known to have lace swaps, and red could very well look really cool, this pair only comes with the standard white laces. I also saw people online not too happy about the elephant print or the shape of this shoe. And when people claim that these were incredibly inaccurate to the OGs, I decided to do some research myself. Now since the OG Fire Red released, there have been other releases of this shoe in 2007 and 2013. And by comparing these 3 releases to the original pair, the data is very interesting. The main complaints about the shoe was how the shape was different, especially the tongue, and also how the elephant print looked incredibly off compared to the others. But upon further inspection, it turns out the elephant print and the overall shape of the shoe is actually far more accurate than the 2007 and the 2013 releases. It turns out the elephant print on the OG pair is a lot more similar to this in that grey colour, and this shorter tongue is also more accurate too. The third and possibly the most important standout from the other 2 that retroed was that this is the only pair since that OG release to have the Nike Air heel branding. It's also why this shoebox has Nike Air on the lid, and whilst we're here it's pretty cool to check out the elephant print on the shoebox and the wrapping. So not only is the Air Jordan 3 such an iconic piece of history, but this 2022 release right here might be the most accurate Fire Red 3 we've ever seen. And what really knocks us out the park is this pamphlet right here. As if the OG vibes weren't strong enough, this pamphlet here gives you information about the details of the Air Jordan 3, and it's a piece they always used to include in older drops, which they stopped doing some years ago. You cannot fault this release. They've done a really good job at thinking hard and trying to nail this down as accurately as possible. And although this pair has massive historic significance, if you just take a step back to really look at this pair, it's a super clean, nice looking Air Jordan 3. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I always try to go into more depth on YouTube as opposed to Instagram because I do have more time. So I hope you enjoyed the facts, the details. If you could like, subscribe, drop a comment, all that good stuff, I'd really appreciate it. For now, thank you very much, take care.